10 News is brought to you in high definition exclusively by Harper Auto Square. WBIR 10 News starts now.
Today on Live at 5 at 4, the latest on your weather. We've certainly seen the clouds, but when we may see rain in our area. And after being closed for months, a popular cinema is reopening. We have the details.
The mission of Family Promise is to help homeless families with children. Now, the mission remains the same. I'll show you how the coronavirus pandemic has changed their approach.
Live from WBIR and all over East Tennessee, it's Live at 5 at 4.
Good Wednesday afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Live at 5 at 4. I'm Beth Haynes. We want to get straight to the weather. It's looked like it could rain at any point today, Todd, with some storm clouds overhead, but some areas have not seen the rain. So when are we expecting it?
Yeah, we have seen mostly cloudy skies, scattered areas of mainly light rainfall making their way through parts of the valley. And boy, temperatures once again today with a little bit of a breezy wind, cooler than average. The airport reporting 68 degrees in Knoxville right now, other areas in the 70s. We've generally been in the 70s again today. That upper level low pressure center is now moving a little bit more northward from South Carolina up into parts of North Carolina, but we're still under the influence with that cyclonic flow and counterclockwise rotation for some of these bands, or arm, if you will, of moisture rotating in from Bristol, Virginia, right down through Knoxville, moving from northeast to southwest. So you can kind of see that moisture. Notice how look up toward Roanoke, see how it's just kind of directionally moving from east to west and kind of accelerating off to the west, basically. And so that's where a lot of that moisture supply is coming in, and it's just continued to move from Virginia across into Kentucky and also down into parts of East Tennessee, again rotating in a counterclockwise fashion. So zooming on in, we've got mostly cloudy skies. There's a batch of some light rains making their way, generally light rains through Knoxville, some patchy light rain around Oak Ridge and Anderson County, a little bit of patchy light rain also out toward Farragut and Concord. And again, over the last couple of hours, we've seen that move on through. We'll have a chance for some of these spotty, mainly light showers as we head through the evening. Otherwise, we'll see partly to variably cloudy skies overnight, and another chance for some of those spotty to scattered thunder showers as we get into our Thursday. That slow and gradual warming trend is expected to continue. Check out the current conditions in Sevierville. This is our Parkway camera. Look at the temperature, upper left, 65 degrees in Sevierville right now. And from Knoxville's McGee-Tyson Airport, Alcoa Highway, looking at the mountains, 68. Winds are northeast at 9. So check out those temperatures. It's warmer down towards Sweetwater, Lenoir City in the mid-70s, and but certainly some cool pockets of air. We're talking about a rapid warm-up, though, for the upcoming weekend. That full forecast right around the corner, Beth.
68 in June. We'll take it.
Yes.
All right, Todd. Thank you. One man is in custody after a fire broke out at a West Knoxville hotel this morning. Firefighters responded to the Holiday Inn on Executive Park Drive just before 8:30. The hospital was evacuating 81 people from the hotel. When crews inspected the guest room where they believe the fire started, firefighters say they found suspicious burn patterns. The guest of that room was arrested. Investigators are continuing to look into the fire. A 17-year-old man is facing charges, for stealing a car and breaking into several others. Investigators say the teen stole a car from a business on Western Avenue. Later, they got calls he was trying to break into cars on Kingsmore Drive. When officers arrived, the suspect drove off. Then around 2:45 this morning, officers responded to calls of someone breaking into cars near Bay Street and Cindy Lane in North Knoxville. Once authorities got there, a canine officer spotted the suspect in the bushes. After a warning that the canine officer would take further action, the suspect surrendered without incident. He faces charges for felony evading, auto theft, and several car burglaries. World 100-meter champion and UT grad Christian Coleman is now suspended for missing drug tests. That's according to the Athletics Integrity Unity. That means he is temporarily banned from competition until a final decision at a hearing. The sprinter detailed his latest missed drug test last night in a long post on Twitter. He says drug testers were unable to find him in December while he was at a nearby mall Christmas shopping. That was his third infraction in a 12-month period. Today marked the start of a new traffic experiment in the Smokies. The national park closed the loop at Cades Cove to all motor vehicles for the entire day. That gives people all day to walk and bike the loop without cars on the road. The park will close the loop to traffic every Wednesday this summer. And we have more on the day in Cades Cove coming up tonight on 10 News at 5 and 6. Taking a look at statewide COVID-19 cases, the state's health department reports more than 32,000 cases, up by 313 Tuesday. Nearly 500 people have died from the coronavirus. Well over 21,000 cases are listed as recovered. In Knox County, the number of cases is just under 600, with 104 currently active. This graphic shows the 2-week moving average. 487 of the 593 reported are listed as recovered. Today, Health Director Dr. Martha Buchanan discussed testing, masks, and a task force meeting this evening.
Our moment of gratitude today is dedicated to our partner organizations and community leaders who are involved in upcoming testing opportunities in East Knoxville and Knox County. We looked at our data and chose these areas of the county because there has not been much access to testing in those areas. We are grateful not only for our teams, but also for those in our community who've worked to coordinate these testing events. Now, a couple of more notes about testing. Today, we continue to offer walk-in testing at the main health department located at 140 Dameron Avenue from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Tomorrow, we'll be offering walk-up testing opportunity at the Carter Senior Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And on Monday, we have another testing event in East Knoxville. This one will take place at the East Knoxville Free Medical Clinic at Magnolia Avenue Methodist Church from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For all of these testing opportunities, you do not need an appointment or to have symptoms, and testing is at no cost to the individual. Before we move into the local situation, I want to provide a quick update on the state-provided cloth face coverings that we've been distributing. Due to an overwhelming response from organizations requesting these masks, we are temporarily suspending the request form on the website until we're able to get more in stock from the state. We really apologize for this inconvenience for those who are seeking masks. We will still be distributing masks to individuals here at our main health department location, but we simply don't have the quantity at the moment to distribute them in bulk to organizations. We are working to get more soon, and we'll resume distribution to organizations at that point. And we're grateful for the people that want to provide masks for those who might not otherwise get them. Moving on to our local situation. We have 596 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Knox County. Additionally, we have 21 probable cases. 487 of our cases have recovered, bringing us to 104 active cases. 57 individuals have been hospitalized at some point in their illness. Currently, we have 6 Knox County residents hospitalized for COVID. We are thankful once again to be able to report no additional deaths due to COVID-19 complications. As we have mentioned, the county's Board of Health will meet virtually this evening at 5 p.m. to review and consider how Knox County reopens. That meeting can be viewed on community television or streamed online at ctvknox.org. We encourage you to watch it tonight, and we'll be happy to answer further media questions tomorrow that are submitted through the Joint Information Center.
Today, Dollywood is back open to the public. The park had been closed because of COVID-19. The park has some new safety measures in place, including a temperature check at the tram stations. Visitors must wear masks, and they have hundreds of hand sanitizing stations and plenty of outdoor sinks with water, soap, and paper towels. You can read more at WBIR.com. Well, grab your popcorn. Central Cinema reopens Thursday after closing its doors back in March. As Emily DeVoe tells us, moviegoers will notice some changes when they visit the theater.
After 3 months, Central Cinema in North Knoxville is ready to re-welcome moviegoers.
It's really exciting, you know, we've been looking forward to it, and we're trying to put enough measures in place to make people feel safe to come out.
Aside from the expected safety changes like limited seating, social distancing, and a face mask requirement,
The most important thing is their safety, and that is our utmost concern.
visitors will notice another big change.
We were able to win some auctions for new seats, so we have new seats that have cushions for headrests and drink holders, which seems like every movie theater should have, but our previous seats were like 30 years old and they were donated, so we may do with them, but we're really excited to have an upgrade.
The new seats are actually from the old movie theater inside Knoxville Center Mall. Like many items from the shopping center, they went up for auction, as well as some other theater staples.
We've got some new poster frames. We've got some Lightbox poster frames that we're putting up outside here, which are going to be cool, and just some other changes like that.
By no coincidence, the first showing slated for Thursday's reopening is Indiana Jones.
When we opened in August of 2018, it was one of our opening weekend films. It was the first film we decided we wanted to show, and so we never got around to showing the other two of the trilogy. I know there's a fourth one, but I don't count that one. So we hadn't got around to it, and it'd been long enough that we played the first one. We felt like, why don't we just go for all three? And we thought that was a good way to reopen.
With a few odds and ends to finish up before opening the doors, they're hopeful for a busy reopening weekend. For Live at 5 at 4, I'm Emily Taveau.
The owners of Central Cinema are also working to create a mini drive-through in the parking lot behind the building. The project was delayed to install all the new theater seats, but they're hoping they might be able to show a movie outside by the end of the summer. By the way, we have a whole story on theaters that are opening at WBIR.com. Well, still to come on Live at 5 at 4, we're looking back at some of our favorite stories, and this woman is certainly at the top of the list. She is proof that age is just a number, thanks to her part in the statewide Senior Olympics.
But I don't know how I'm alive.
And later, the Tennessee man who wowed the crowd on last night's America's Got Talent. More of his moving story coming up.
The all-new Audi Q5e. Flexibility without compromise by using electric driving or conventional power. Get yours today at Audi Knoxville, a Harper Auto Square dealership.
The health pandemic has changed how the world does things, including funerals. With only small gatherings being allowed, we can live stream celebrations of life. And through our website, you can sign the register, send flowers, and share your condolences. Let us show you how you can be there without actually being there, helping family and friends find another way of saying goodbye.
Southeastern Dermatology is proud to announce that we now offer superficial radiation therapy for skin cancer and keloid scarring with the Census SRT 100 Plus, which is manufactured right here in Oak Ridge. SRT is a highly effective, non-surgical treatment for non-melanoma skin cancers that preserves the healthy surrounding tissue. SRT has been proven to significantly reduce the recurrence of keloid scars after excision. I'm Dr. Doppelt, and I encourage you to schedule an appointment to see if this treatment is right for you.
Fast pain relief. That's the power of Goody's powder. And we made Goody's fast, Goody's delicious. Goody's Cool Orange. One more way Goody's puts the squeeze on tough pain. Also try new Goody's Hangover Powder.
Our experiences influence our future. South College helps you achieve your future dreams in programs like nursing, health science, and medical assisting. South College is committed to providing you excellence in education. We're a regionally accredited Tennessee Promise Yellow Ribbon Hope Scholarship institution offering more than 60 programs. Google south.edu to find out more about our healthcare programs. South College, where dreams find direction.
Just like President Trump, Bill Hagerty is a can-do businessman. Hagerty led economic development in Tennessee, making our economy one of the strongest in America. That's why President Trump put Hagerty on his advisory board to rebuild America's economy. Bill Hagerty will fight to bring manufacturing jobs back from China while cutting taxes for small businesses and workers. Endorsed by President Trump, Bill Hagerty is the proven job creator.
I'm Bill Haggerty, and I approve this message. Some products you must try for yourself, especially a mattress, because comfort is a personal thing. And during Mattress Month at Rooms to Go, we're doing everything to help you find the mattress that's right for you. There's a great choice of top brands, low sale prices, and for peace of mind, we're giving you this individually wrapped mattress and pillow cover to use to feel more comfortable trying out mattresses. So check out all the great mattress buys and save during Mattress Month at Rooms to Go.
Welcome back to Live at 5 at 4. NASCAR has named its Hall of Fame class for 2021, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. is front and center. Jr. was voted the NASCAR Cup Series most popular driver a whopping 15 times. He joins his father, Dale Earnhardt, as the sixth father-son combo in the Hall. Second Harvest Food Bank of East Tennessee stays busy all year long, especially in the summer and even more so during the COVID-19 pandemic. One of the most needed items for families is milk. Today they announced a new initiative to get into food banks in Tennessee. This is video from Second Harvest Facebook page. $20,000 will go towards milk donations. It comes from a partnership between Second Harvest, the Tennessee Dairy Promotion Committee, Mayfield Dairy, and Randy Davis Memorial Milk Fund. The committee says milk is one of the most needed items for families, but it's the least donated. Well, some of our regulars continue to share their tips and recipes from home, and that includes Neil Denton. Today he shares some advice, not recipes, but advice with us on tackling a home project.
For our home producers of fruit and also certain ornamental trees like crabapple, one of the common things that we find is something called cedar apple rust. And cedar apple rust is a disease that spends half of its life cycle on the cedar or a juniper and then half of it on a prunus species, something in the apple family. And you can see here the different rust forming on the fruit of the crabapple, and also you'll see the rust spores on the leaf. Now, control of this is often a kind of a hard thing to do this time of year. Actually, you can't control it. It is a preventative thing, and also getting cultivars of plants that are resistant to it in the prunus or the apple family. So there are cultivars that don't get it. But if you have one that's susceptible, a home apple tree or a crab apple, and you want to control it, the thing to do is actually when you see big masses, gelatin type things form on cedars or junipers, spray your plant with chlorothalonil, which is a fungicide. And do that every 10 days as long as you're seeing those masses of the cedar apple rust form on the cedars. That's when the spores fly to land on the prunus species. If you protect them then, and usually that's in March or April, early spring time frame, you will not end up with much cedar apple rust on your crab apples or apples. So it's one of the things you may see, the spiky little fruit and the rusty spots on the fruit, and it's just a common disease in an area filled with as many cedars as we have. So don't stress out, just be prepared to control it next year.
All right, Neil Denton, great advice as always. Well, Dina Hurd with Lulu's Tea Room has been sharing great recipes with us, and she has a really good one today, inspired by one of her favorite foods, a grilled cheese. And here is her cheese toasty with a crown.
Hi guys, I'm coming to you today from beautiful Powell, Tennessee. I wanted to share a special recipe from Jamie Oliver. He is an English chef who I have followed for many years. I fell in love with him once I saw him shimmy up a tree, cut off a mushroom, and cook it on an open fire. Now in England, they call a grilled cheese a cheese toasty. But here today, I'm going to show you how to make a cheese toasty with a crown that will make your kids feel like royalty. Okay, the things you're going to need today are a cup of shredded cheese. Now, I like to use sharp cheddar You can use any shredded cheese that you want to, but just make sure it's not a processed cheese. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of real butter and 2 slices of thick sliced bread. So once you have all your ingredients together, let's head to the stove. I'm going to put 3/4 of the shredded cheese onto the bread, leaving 1/4 in the cup to make the actual crown. So I'm going to put my top on there. I have my 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to go ahead and place the sandwich in there on a medium heat, cooking each side for 3 minutes. Once the sandwich is done, you lift it off and take your remaining cheese and sprinkle all over the skillet, taking it out toward the edges so that you can form a good crown. You're going to lift your sandwich, place it on there, moving it away from the sides a little. And once the cheese is melted, you're going to take your spatula up underneath, and you're going to hold for 30 seconds while the crown forms. Once the cheese toasty crown is set, you can go ahead and serve that with a bowl of soup and possibly a side of fresh fruit. Your kids will definitely feel like royalty. So you can make this at home or come on down to 3703 West Beaver Creek in Powell, Tennessee.
How about that? A cheese toasty with a crown. We have to try that at my house. Well, we're going to continue to look back at some of our favorite stories. Today, we're revisiting a story Emily Stroud did in September of last year. It involves a woman who was well into her retirement years, but still a fierce competitor.
The rope is ready to go.
There we go.
And so is Marsha Long. She double knots the laces on her cleats, checks the flour in her hair, and reviews her high jump technique.
Don't look at the bar, look up. I don't have to think about it. I just run, flip backwards over the bar, and go, yay, I did it. There we go. Yay.
This setup at McMinn County High School is a lot better than where she usually practices at her home in Sweetwater.
Well, I just blow up queen-size air mattresses, tie 4 of them together, put my husband made me bars on the side and put a rope across and practice in my driveway. Oh, good.
Most days, this 72-year-old is a substitute teacher, but sometimes she's a star athlete. This summer, Marsha Long competed in the National Senior Games in New Mexico. She finished 7th in the country in her age group in high jump, 3 feet, 1 inch.
It's not something that you want to do when you get this old. I'm just real limber.
She also competes in discus and shot put.
Hold it up here by your ear, and you go shot, put, straight up. Shot, put.
She wasn't always an athlete.
The only thing I could do was run. I mean, anybody can run.
Then, at age 50, she began competing in track and field events.
Just kept practicing and kept winning and kept going on, and this is 22 years later.
And you keep getting better and better.
No. I just keep getting older and older.
No, she really does get better. Her next competition starts October 4th in Gatlinburg.
And it is a 1K.
The Tennessee Senior Olympics East Tennessee districts. The top 4 finishers will go to the state games in Franklin.
I always win the high jump. I'm number 1 in the state of Tennessee.
The top finishers at state will go to the 2021 National Senior Games in Fort Lauderdale, where Marsha hopes to see some old friends.
Yes! We've been competing together. Most of us are the same age, and we've been together for 20 years, and we just have a family reunion and hug each other, and whoever wins, wins, and we're all happy.
Whoever wins? It will probably be that high jumper with the bright shoes and the big smile. I'm Emily Stroud, live at 5 at 4.
Isn't she something? We talked to Marsha this afternoon. She says she's doing well in this COVID-19 time, but she's staying in. She does, though, have a serious case of cabin fever. Well, still plenty more to come here on Live at 5 at 4, including Some thoughts on Father's Day gifts. It's just a few days away, and you might still be looking for the perfect item. As we go to break, though, let's get a check of traffic. I want to show you I-40 at Rutledge Pike. No issues to report at this time. Cars cruising all along. And then a look at traffic on I-40 and 75 at West Hills. Again, no issues there either. We'll be right back with more Live at 5 at 4.
Even if we don't meet in person, Regions is still here for you. We make it easier to bank from almost anywhere with mobile and online banking. Deposit checks, pay bills, check balances, and transfer money no matter where you are. Visit regions.com/tools.
I've been a Marine, an astronaut, and led NASA under President Obama. But after she inspired thousands of young girls across the country, I just say I was Amy McGrath's commanding general. I've known Amy since she was a young midshipman at the Naval Academy, and I flew with her on an F-18. You have the chance to vote for someone really special in Kentucky, part of a new generation who can fix a broken Congress. Our country needs Amy.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Amy McGrath, and I'm honored to approve this message. Right now, a lot of us feel unsure about what the future holds. Things we thought would never change are different today, but that doesn't mean you can't plan for the future. Tennessee's community and technical colleges are here to keep you moving toward your dreams. This fall, whether online or in person, we're here to help you take that next step in whatever way you feel safe and to keep you on course. When you're ready, we're ready. Start your career at tbr.edu/start.
Hey folks, summer is here. You have my personal pledge to beat any other Ford dealer's bottom line deal by $1,000. Highest cash back of the year, and yes, 0% interest for 84 months. What happens next? Trades. Mercedes-Benz all-wheel drive, $23,900. Jeep Wrangler Sport, $25,900. Infiniti QX60. Ram Diesel, $2,500 4x4. Cadillac Escalade Luxury. Transit, $350, 15 passenger.
Getting an education is the greatest tool we can use to help break the cycle of poverty. That is why Mission of Hope awards scholarships to high school students who otherwise would not have the opportunity to attend college. We believe it's important for students everywhere, and especially in the rural Appalachian communities, to dream and to dream big. You can learn more about these scholarships and donate online at missionofhope.org or call us at 865-584-7571.
Even if we don't meet in person, Regions is still here for you. We make it easier to bank from almost anywhere with mobile and online banking. Deposit checks, pay bills, check balances, and transfer money no matter where you are. Visit regions.com/tools.
Wow, the White House is really beautiful.
Oh, it is. And would you look at that?
What? What do you see?
I can see into their living room. They're watching Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel salutes Washington, D.C.
Of course.
America's game.
Weeknights at 7 on Channel 10.
When it seems like all the news is bad, we want to bring you something different. Something hopeful, inspirational. Stories that'll make you smile. The Perfect 10. Mornings on 10 News Today.
Oh, welcome back to Live at 5 at 4. What a view here. This is the jellyfish cam, courtesy of earthcam.com. Of course, the site takes you all over the world with unique vantage points, especially this. Different colors of the jellyfish. Beautiful to see. Pretty calming today as well. So if you need just a moment to relax and breathe, you might want to click on earthcam.com. Or if you just need to travel for a few minutes, just get away, you can do that as well. Well, Sunday is Father's Day. We want to bring in one of our favorite dads here at Channel 10, Todd Howell. Not only the father of 4 boys, the grandfather of 2 baby girls. I love it. You had boys for your children and now girls for grandchildren.
Now we're having girls so far, as I told my boys, just keep them coming.
Keep them coming, right?
They are absolutely precious. You know, let's see, Davis, this will be his first Father's Day.
Oh, that's great.
That's a special place in my heart, certainly, for him and Cassidy, his wife, and, of course, their baby Willow, who's 8 months old. Bring everybody up to date. Lily, our oldest granddaughter, is 15 months, and Walker and Megan out in Colorado, it will be his second Father's Day. And, so we're certainly excited for this weekend, Beth.
Yeah, going to be a special Sunday for sure. Many of you may still be looking for that perfect gift idea for your dad.
Yeah.
And our producer, Leanne Bowman, had gathered some ideas from Buzz 60's Mercer Morrison. It's from Bustle, and these ideas include a specialized coffee mug, outdoor gear, craft beer subscription, a fun pair of socks, and Todd, I keep talking about a hammock because that weather porch is calling for a hammock, but I know all of these certainly great ideas, especially if your dad, husband, if they have hobbies that maybe you can support. But, I always say the gift of time.
Yeah.
Time, I think, is so valuable, and it's underrated, and but I think that can be most meaningful.
I think that's an excellent gift idea, Beth. Time, I mean, exactly. Money can't buy the time that you can spend together as a family. I would say also, this is something that's really impacted me, and I've tried to remember this myself. A short handwritten note. Just put your feelings down for your mom on Mother's Day, for your dad on Father's Day, and it doesn't have to just be that time of year, but of course you can do that any day. But you know what? I think that's one of the most impactful things because it doesn't cost a thing, right? But yet that's something that really goes right here. It's very meaningful, purposeful, and so I'd encourage you if you feel led to do that. That would, I think, be very nice.
I think that's a great idea. A wonderful keepsake for sure. I know my dad is happiest when my brother and myself and our families are all together.
Absolutely.
So,
we like to be the hub as well.
That's right. That's right. Well, and happy Father's Day to my sweet dad. I do appreciate him. And happy early Father's Day to you too, Todd Howell.
Thank you so much, Beth. And if any of my family's watching, I'm just going to throw out there a Pawleys Island hammock would be fantastic. I digress.
Hint, hint.
All right.
Okay.
It's a special place in my heart as well. Anyway, let's get right to our 12-hour forecast. Hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. All right, here we go. We got the clouds. We have seen some patchy light rain showers rotating through, and the cool temperatures continue. And this is not the full forecast. This is just my tease. So we'll be right back with your full forecast. Thank you, Leanne.
You were doing such a great job. I didn't.
It's been a struggle. You're a fighter, and you seem to be winning the battle just by showing up, just by being here. What are you going to be singing for us tonight?
Tonight is a song called Lost.
And later, if you watched NBC's America's Got Talent, you no doubt recognize this voice. He's been here on Live at 5 before, and he continues to wow fans with his amazing talent and his story. We have more on his big night in prime time coming up.
Be Gone will go upstairs, downstairs, and even to the backyard to get your junk. Locally owned and operated since 2005, Junk Be Gone is East Tennessee's #1 junk removal company. Give them a buzz today.
When there's stuff that you want gone, give a buzz to Junk Be Gone.
Across America, opening a business is a crime. Burning a business is not. Dinner with neighbors gets you arrested. Beating neighbors does not. Church with too many people is a crime. Thousands of people protesting is not. You got a problem with any of that? You're a racist, and you want to kill Grandma. Had enough? Me too. That's why I'm running. Send me to the Senate. I'm Dr. Manny Sethi, and I approve this message.
The rule of three states, things that come in threes are inherently more appealing than those that don't. We couldn't agree more. SUVs, one GMC. Step up to GMC with 0% financing for 72 months on most 2020 Acadia, Terrain, and Yukon models. Visit your volunteer GMC dealers.
I'm Pam Cantrell with Cantrell's Heat and Air. We want you to be comfortable in your home in every season. We've been keeping homes comfortable since 1991. My brother Randy is the owner of our company and leads a team of qualified heat and air technicians. We service all brands and install new units too. And we want to help you keep your house warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Call us at 687-2520 and always remember Cantrell's Cares.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts. And I'm too sexy for Milan. Too sexy for Milan, New York.
Sometimes you run out of fresh at the wrong time.
Luckily, Kroger Delivery and free pickup make it easy to grab what you need, so you can get back to being you. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Technology has greatly changed the world we live in, mostly for the better. Unfortunately, though, we see the unintended consequences caused by cell phones on a daily basis. Far too often, people are being seriously injured and hurt because of negligent drivers distracted by their cell phones. If you've been harmed by a negligent or distracted driver, the law is on your side. Let us go to work for you.
Call Wettermark Keith, the name to know and trust.
Junk Be Gone's 15-yard driveway dumpsters are perfect for remodeling, roofing, clearing out the house, or getting rid of yard debris. We drop it off, you load it up, and off it goes.
When there's stuff that you want gone, give a buzz to Junk Be Gone.
Welcome back. We're bringing in Todd for this next story. Our friends over at Horsehaven of Tennessee have a special guest living there. Meet Shrek, an 8-year-old donkey that was found running at large, Todd. How about this?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Horsehaven says that Shrek's toes were a mess and will require some professional help before he's back to normal, Beth. They say he's the sweetest thing that loves to give kisses and loves to be scratched. So there's that.
Okay. Well, you can visit their website or Facebook to learn more if you're interested. But again, Shrek the donkey is living at Horsehaven of Tennessee.
How about that?
I know. Pretty exciting. Let's talk about the weather. You know, last couple of days it looked like it would rain. Didn't really see much rainfall yesterday. Is there a better chance today?
Yeah, some spotty showers. There'll still be that chance as we head into the early evening. And we'll keep some of those chances for spotty showers as still that upper low nearby in the Carolinas. And we'll talk more about our extended forecast coming right up. Here's our 12-hour forecast. Temperatures around 70 degrees as we go between 5 and 7 p.m. Then we're dropping back down into the 60s, and we'll start out your Thursday morning back down into the upper 50s under a partly cloudy sky. So another cool night tonight. Area of low pressure making a slow northward jog as we see that low pressure moving from South Carolina up into North Carolina. On the backside, we're seeing a little band and arm of some light rain showers moving again basically from east to west and even from northeast to southwest. So we're kind of on the backside of this area of low pressure in the upper levels. The center of that circulation in south and now moving up into North Carolina, still going to be slowly opening up and hanging around for Thursday into Friday, just off to our north and east. We'll kind of be on the backside with some daytime heating. We'll have that daily chance for at least some spotty showers. So we are seeing mostly cloudy skies, just a little bit of that patchy light rain, a few of those light rain showers working their way generally from northeast to southwest. So Oak Ridge, Lenoir City, and over toward Wartburg and Coalfield, seeing some spotty light showers in Morgan County, coming out of Oak Ridge, Oliver Springs into Roane County, and a little bit of that light rain having moved through earlier around Farragut, Concord. So our Futurecast model keeps those chances for some spotty showers up until about sunset early this evening, and then we'll see another cool night tonight. And there's our Thursday forecast. Now, if you notice on the last few frames into the afternoon, the flow will shift a little bit more from northwest to west. So as we get that return flow starting to come around out of the west and eventually southwest from Thursday and Friday, that means warming temperatures. It also means a little bit more humidity. Shocker there, right? It's going to be warmer and more humid. Yeah, in June, certainly we're looking at that slow return of some of the heat and humidity. Not a rapid return. Matter of fact, tomorrow will be close to 80 with some of those spotty showers possible and should be back in the lower 80s as we get into our Friday. So there's a look at the current sky cam from our Sevierville Parkway camera. Again, some of the clouds look threatening as some of the lower, darker bases, but certainly just looking at some spotty light rains around the region right now. No storms to talk about. I know they kind of look more threatening. There's a look at Alcoa Highway, looking toward the mountains, mostly cloudy skies. The airport temperature, 68 degrees. This temperature right now is 18 degrees below our average of 86. Wow, it just turned around the other way, right? Winds are northeast at 9 miles per hour. The pressure falling. The dew point is a little higher today, 59 degrees, and humidity 73%. Those dew points actually will be back into, it looks like, the lower 60s for tomorrow. So may feel that humidity increase a little bit more tomorrow. But look at the temperatures again today, upper 60s, lower 70s. Impressively cool for this time of year. Again, this is very similar to what we saw yesterday, although slightly warmer in Charlotte at 70, 64 in Roanoke with soaking rains in much of the portions of the Greenbrier Valley, and 67 Charleston, West Virginia, 80 in Nashville, Memphis 86, very similar to yesterday. So Today's water vapor loop, we've tracked the low pressure coming out of South Carolina. It actually moved a little bit. It's up into central North Carolina, so on the move a little bit more. Surface reflection a little bit more back to the west in northwest North Carolina with scattered showers around Roanoke. And here's a look at our futurecast. Those spotty showers still going to rotate back in for part of our Thursday. Temperatures near 80 tomorrow. Another chance for some of those spotty showers will be on the backside of that system Friday, and a little bit warmer Friday with temperatures in the lower 80s. So here's your detailed forecast tonight. Another cool night, low of 58. Skies becoming partly cloudy, variably cloudy tomorrow. Spotty showers in the afternoon near 80, and then 83 on Friday. A warmer weekend as summer officially arrives Saturday afternoon at 5:44, and Father's Day looks warm before thunder showers increase Monday and Tuesday. Beth, let's go back to you.
All right, Todd, thank you. An East Tennessee man received a standing ovation last night on NBC's hit show America's Got Talent. Nolan Neal grew up in Jefferson County before moving to Nashville. He's now a professional singer. Neal's life has had a lot of ups and downs, including his father's suicide and beating drug addiction. He shared that story on last night's show. Take a look.
And the next day I woke up to the news that he had done it.
What?
So,
Wow. I'm so sorry.
my dad, he was a good guy, but he was just unwell. I felt like my dad loved me, but when it happened, I really felt like I didn't matter that much. I was like, I wasn't important enough for him to stick around. I blamed myself, for sure. There was lots of memories that were good. I got to jam with him. There was good times. My dad played drums, so I was always with them at shows.
Now, we've had Nolan on Live at 5 at 4 before. He's incredible. After sharing that personal story, it was time for Nolan to sing for the judges, and that's when Nolan proved he has a voice that needs to be heard. It's a song he wrote after going through treatment for drug addiction. Take a listen.
Am I dreaming from my grave, or if I'm falling so far away that someday I found myself? Lost for the last time. Oh, I'm awakened now, but I don't.
Way to go, Nolan. Of course, he moved on through the competition. Now, if you or someone you know needs help, please call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. Coming up next on Live at 5 at 4, kids are still kids, whether or not they have a home. And it's true that the coronavirus hasn't stopped the need for resources for homeless parents and their children. We'll show you how a nonprofit is adapting its mission to serve homeless families.
We asked real customers what they really love about Spectrum Internet and TV.
Spectrum Internet has the fastest speeds for everything I do.
There is no turning wheel. It's immediate.
Spectrum is the fastest. Bam.
Get the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance with Spectrum Internet, delivering starting speeds of 200 megabits. That's more than enough for all your devices for $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
I can't get over how much on-demand Spectrum has. I can literally watch a new movie every night.
I got all my shows, and he's got all his shows.
With the Spectrum TV app, I can watch live TV anywhere. It's perfect.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go, all from $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
The fact that they don't have contracts, that says a lot about their service.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Install Spectrum services yourself. Get a self-installation kit shipped right to your home. Call 833-906-4499.
It's bow time. Of course, we could give you some razzle-dazzle about our bold new horrible pimento punch, but when you've got pimento cheese fries or pimento mac and cheese, well, they pretty much razzle-dazzle all by themselves. It's bow time.
Fast pain relief. That's the power of Goody's powder. And we made Goody's fast, Goody's delicious. Goody's Cool Orange. One more way Goody's puts the squeeze on tough pain. Also try new Goody's Hangover Powder.
Every spring, we walk to make Alzheimer's a memory.
To honor Tennessee families who have been touched by Alzheimer's.
To help support Tennessee families like mine who have been affected by Alzheimer's.
Join Lulu Pearl and me
in raising funds to support these families.
This year, the walks will be a little different, but those families still need Alzheimer's Tennessee.
We will have drive-up events in June. Go to allstennessee.org/donate to learn more or give right now.
There's something special about this community. The dogwoods, the music, the warmth of the people. But it's more of a feeling than a picture, really. Kim and Dennis Bridges founded the funeral home with that feeling, and we continue to be centered around our community. While we can't put our finger on that something special, we did put a name on it: Bridges Funeral Home.
Right now, a lot of us feel unsure about what the future holds. Things we thought would never change are different today. But that doesn't mean you can't plan for the future. Tennessee's community and technical colleges are here to keep you moving toward your dreams. This fall, whether online or in person, we're here to help you take that next step in whatever way you feel safe and to keep you on course. When you're ready, we're ready. Start your career at tbr.edu/start.
Welcome back, everybody. A live look right now at the Gibbon camera over at Zoo Knoxville. And Leanne Bowman says that, is Georgie in there? Okay. I can't see him out here, the monitor on the weather porch. He teases us every day. We see him playing around, swinging in the playset area there during commercial break, and then we come on air and he goes in hiding. But anyway, you can log on at any point, Zoo Knoxville, and see the Gibbon Cam for yourself and visit with Georgie. And we have many organizations in our community that help the homeless. Some focus on single adults while others care for seniors. Emily Stroud shows us a nonprofit that specifically serves families. And the coronavirus has changed how they fulfill the mission.
They scrub their hands and put on masks to prepare for a special visitor. It's something they normally wouldn't have to wear because these kids are in the same family. A family who is homeless.
Family homelessness. It is a growing crisis that COVID will probably make even worse. We serve exclusively families with children under 18.
Carolyn Lamar is the executive director of Family Promise of Blount County.
They come to us and we provide a safe space immediately to sleep, and we help them work towards their financial goals with the goal of sustainable independence and their own home.
While the parents work on that, these children would usually go to organized summer camps, but they're not available.
George saw a group of children across the room.
The nonprofit had to get creative quickly.
We've looked at really simple things, playing in the garden hose. They have gotten so much joy out of running through a sprinkler and just some of those basic summer things. We took them strawberry picking. We went walking in the woods last week, played in the creek.
What part of the elephant do you think this is?
A real treat is Louise Hargis from Zoo Knoxville. She stopped by with some cold-blooded friends, and they visited from a distance. The coronavirus has shifted not only the programming for the children, but also the way Family Promise interacts with its partners.
What would happen if you ate a tree?
Family Promise is an interfaith organization that includes a network of churches. They usually supply housing and food. That's changed, but they're still helping in other ways.
They still very much believe in the mission of Family Promise and want to support us. So when we said, hey, we need some things for summer camp, we need snacks, we need beach towels, sunscreen, bug spray, they responded and absolutely stepped up, even though it's a way they've never, ever helped Family Promise before. But this was a way they could stay connected.
Connected despite a pandemic that demands social distancing. Family Promise still embraces homeless families with the support they need because every child needs a home. I'm Emily Stroud, live at 5 at 4.
And the need for resources for homeless families continues to grow. The Blount County chapter took in yet another family just this week. When we come back, a unique idea for families with loved ones quarantined in an assisted living. As we go to break, though, here's Missy Kane. Oh, we're going to share something tomorrow from Missy Kane. We're going to go ahead and take a break. See you in a few.
Traffic on WBIR is brought to you by Rice Buick GMC.
This month only, the all-new 2020 Buick Encore GX is starting at only $21,985. And remember, you can shop online and take delivery at home.
Coming up tonight on Channel 10.
Junk Be Gone will go upstairs, downstairs, and even to the backyard to get your junk. Locally owned and operated since 2005, Junk Be Gone is East Tennessee's #1 junk removal company. Give them a buzz today.
When there's stuff that you have gone, give a buzz to Junk Be Gone.
Just like President Trump, Bill Haggerty is a can-do businessman. Haggerty led economic development in Tennessee, making our economy one of the strongest in America. That's why President Trump put Haggerty on his advisory board to rebuild America's economy. Bill Haggerty will fight to bring manufacturing jobs back from China while cutting taxes for small businesses and workers. Endorsed by President Trump, Bill Haggerty is the proven job creator.
I'm Bill Haggerty, and I approve this message.
Options. No matter what you're looking for, it's always good to have them. And when it comes to your internet, Xfinity gives you the ones you need. On a budget, there's a speed for that. Not ready to commit? Try a plan with no annual contract. Want to save even more? Just add Xfinity Mobile and save big on your wireless bill. It's internet with the power of options. And that's simple, easy, awesome. Save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you get Xfinity Internet and mobile together. Plus, get $200 off a new Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. Call or click today.
Introducing the Tar Stars.
I'm Scott for the Tar Automotive Group. It's my pleasure to introduce Benny and Kel. Man's best friends are here to help.
Tennessee is back, and we've got your back with our strongest offers in history.
0% up to 72 months, and no payment for 90 days. Okay, stars, sing it.
Sales and service, join the crowd of Tar, treating people right from near and far.
Give them dogs a bone.
Don't let the uncertainty around the pandemic stall your education and career. If you're a new student not ready to come to campus, you can enroll in Lincoln Memorial University's online courses. And when you feel safe, our world-class educational facilities will be here for you. Either path you choose, you'll be taught by professors invested in you, and when you get here, you'll be surrounded by the pristine Cumberland Mountains on our campus, which was rated the safest in America. At LMU, we've designed programs that will take you from inspired to hired.
Junk Be Gone's 15-yard driveway dumpsters are perfect for remodeling, roofing, clearing out the house, or getting rid of yard debris. We drop it off, you load it up, and off it goes.
When there's stuff that you have gone, give a buzz to Junk Be Gone.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Guardian Foundation Repair.
Don't ignore the signs of foundation damage. Call Guardian Foundation Repair today.
Welcome back to Live at 5 at 4. On Monday, some local assisted living facilities started allowing residents to reunite with loved ones. It's up to each home whether to allow visits, and many nursing home homes plan to wait another couple of weeks. They also must meet a list of requirements that includes residents and staff showing no positive COVID-19 tests for 28 days. Well, the heartache of not being able to visit their loved ones inspired one nursing home manager to come up with a unique invention. Here's a story from our sister station in Seattle.
Here's 29-year-old Heather Orr and her grandma Diane before the pandemic, spending time together at Rockville Terrace Senior Living in Northern California.
Whether it be to go and play bingo with her or to have breakfast.
Heather and her mother Sharon say they were regulars, visiting 80-year-old Diane in the memory care unit sometimes 3 to 4 times a week.
And so I've been kind of like cherishing that like last hug that we had, not realizing, what the next week would bring for her, for us, for the world.
In March, the coronavirus brought visits at long-term care facilities across the country to a screeching halt.
How are you?
Families did their best with phone calls, video conferencing, and window visits. Some haven't been able to communicate with family members at all.
That realization of like, I don't know when we're going to even be able to sit face to face. That was very devastating because I was afraid of her feeling like we didn't want to see her or feeling kind of abandoned.
It was the heartbreaking faces and stories of our residents.
Jason Reyes, who manages Rockville Terrace and 6 other long-term care communities in California, was so troubled by the emotional toll it was taking on residents like Diane, he went to work in his home garage and came up with this.
It could certainly be the future visitation for the foreseeable future.
He built and installed this 8x8 plexiglass box, a visitation booth, now outside 3 of his facilities.
But we feel that this is a very reasonable approach for protection. We've had several professionals look at it.
Then the family reunions rolled in.
High five.
Including one for 80-year-old Diane.
Oh, we can finally see her in the flesh. She's safe. She's good.
You look damn good.
Knowing that at any moment of any day, we could call over there and email and say, hey, we need to see her is huge.
Jason says they've had no cases of COVID-19 at the 3 communities using the plexiglass cubes, and they facilitated over 400 visits.
I've gotten so many great responses, so many heartfelt emails and phone calls.
More than 200 residents at these California communities once again sitting face to face with the people they love.
That's right. I went fishing for the first
A luxury to the Orr family, who hopes a reconnection like this will soon be the norm for everyone.
I know that there are people across, the United States right now that are just begging for some sort of solution other than FaceTime or phone calls.
Well, the idea is catching on. We know of facilities in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Kentucky that have done the same thing. So could we see it here? Well, we asked DSHS, the agency that licenses long-term care facilities. They said there's nothing in the rules currently that would prevent facilities from doing the same thing. Taylor Mirfendereski, King 5 News.
That's a great idea, by the way. States like Kentucky, Ohio, and Pennsylvania have done the same thing. We're going to wrap things up after a quick break.
There is no substitute for the look, feel, and character of natural, organic stone. Tennessee Stone offers endless possibilities to make your home a showplace. Tennessee Stone has the largest selection of natural hardscape material in East Tennessee. Our team can help you turn your indoor or outdoor ideas into reality. No job is too big or too small. Need to figure out where to start? Visit TENNstone.com online.
Or come see us at our brand new location at 6257 Clinton Highway in Knoxville.
You met on an app. Delete it.
Why?
He's the one. I see something else. A star with 3 points. You're in a Mercedes.
Yeah, we wish.
Wish granted. With 4 models starting under $37,000, there could be a Mercedes-Benz in your very near future. Lease the A220 sedan for just $349 a month at your local Mercedes-Benz dealer.
A home run for picking the home improvements.
Bailey, it's pronounced pinnacle.
That's why I said Picanol.
However you pronounce it, Pinnacle Home Improvements will install a new roof for as low as $89 a month. Windows for your entire house from only $79 a month. Or new siding from just $99 a month. Call now or go to PinnacleHomeImprovements.com.
That's why I said Picanol.
Right now, a lot of us feel unsure about what the future holds. Things we thought would never change are different today. But that doesn't mean you can't plan for the future. Tennessee's community and technical colleges are here to keep you moving toward your dreams. This fall, whether online or in person, we're here to help you take that next step in whatever way you feel safe and to keep you on course. When you're ready, we're ready. Start your career at tbr.edu/start.
So I am 72 pounds lighter. I was a size 24 pants, and now I'm a 12, 14 pants.
I tried cutting back on things, and it just never worked. I needed an extra boost.
People are saying, oh my gosh, you look so skinny.
Since coming to Renew Health and Wellness, I've lost 42 pounds, and I feel really great about it.
Wherever you're seeing this, get up and do it right now. Do not wait.
Call today for a free consultation or take the test at renewmetoday.com.
Nope, not almonds.
No, not coconut.
Definitely not oats.
No way, not rice.
Nothing can duplicate the taste of fresh, nutritious milk from Tennessee Dairy Farms. Loaded with 9 essential nutrients and packed with the protein that growing bodies and adults need to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Making milk a big part of your day isn't just good for you. It's a great way to support local dairy farms and families. This message brought to you by Tennessee's local dairy farm families.
Knoxville Walk to Make Alzheimer's a Memory is set for this Saturday. The coronavirus makes this 30th annual walk different. Some folks have been walking a marathon one day at a time. There's a drive-in event you can attend and other ways you can support the nonprofit. We'll show you how coming up tomorrow on Live at 5 at 4. Also, IM's Nature Center has a number of educational events for area kids. We'll show you some of the things going on worth checking out for you and your family. Thanks for watching, everybody. 10 News at 5 starts right now.